Hey guys and gals, welcome to Oxygen Not Included Early Access. This game is by Clay Entertainment, the people that brought us Don't Starve, and it just came out on Steam a couple of days ago. Flew completely under my radar. I had no idea this was even in development, or if I did, I must have forgotten about it. But anyway, I picked it up on Steam. I'll put a link down below. It's $19.99. It is single player. It's Windows only at the time of this recording, but Linux support is supposed to be added at some point in the future. And I want to share it with you guys right now. So let's jump in and get started. Keep in mind it is early access, so the game's not complete. There's going to be some missing content and obviously some wackiness going on like that fella right there. So just remember that and keep it in the back of your head. And now let's go. And here we are in our little space colony simulation game where we have to manage our colonists and keep them happy, healthy, and, well, hopefully alive. They're actually known as... Let's go check Mildred here. She's plunging in the toilet right now. Mildred, what are you again? Tell me. You're a duplicant. Right, she's a duplicant. So I don't know if these guys are actually real humans or if they're just clones, but they do have feelings, and they can be stressed, and they have bladders. And it looks like Mildred's here is 100% full. In fact, she better clean up that outhouse pretty soon. So yeah, we have to keep them happy, healthy, oxygenated, fed, and so forth and so on, because they can die. Alright, so the toilet has been cleaned out. That's nice. And this reduces stress. And the spread of diseases. Awesome. So, very nice. Now, we built all this. You actually start out with just this gate and 3 duplicants. And this thing spits out duplicants every once in a while. So right now we're looking at another 700 seconds, and we're going to get another mouth to feed, essentially. Speaking of mouths to feed, let's check the food. Let's check the food. We got mush bars here coming out of the microbe musher recipe builder thingamabob, and we can fabricate some more of these mush bars, which is essentially edible, but putrefied mud slop. But it is preferable to starvation, but only barely. It's basically dirt and water. But these bars provide 1,000 calories. May cause diarrhea, however. So yeah, this is a lot like a game like RimWorld. It reminds me a lot of RimWorld and Craft the World together. Craft the World is that 2D dwarf colony game I played on my channel, I don't know, maybe a year ago or so. Mainly just the perspective, but the rest of it really reminds me of RimWorld quite a bit. In fact, we even have a job board here where we can prioritize the jobs and tell people what to do and what not to do. For example, Bertrand is not much of a cook, and neither is Mildred, so they're going to avoid that task. But Sybil and Pierre, they're both pretty decent cooks, so we have them on that job. You also cannot directly control your colonists or duplicants. You have to put the orders out there, and they just try to carry them out to the best of their ability. And in fact, why don't we do that right now? This is invalid building location. Of course it is, because they dug a hole to put the cabling down. So somebody get down there and build some tile. Apparently you can put electrical wires through tile like I have over here. I didn't know that. I had this assigned cabling to go down to our algae deoxidizer, which creates oxygen, because not all of this area is breathable by our duplicants. So we have to make sure that we have ways to make oxygen for them. Alright, that should be good. Can you guys create that thing now? Someone come down here. I think Pierre's going to handle it. Went and grabbed the copper out of our storage bins. These are kind of like stockpiles, except they're actual bins. And you can pick and choose what you want to be stored in them. Right now I just have everything going in there. The whole kit and caboodle. Oh, no research going on. Let's do some novice research. Get it going. Just requires dirt. And I think we only have 2 people capable of research right now, Bertrand being one of them. I don't even remember what we're researching. Oh, farming tech. Oh, wow. Got a long way to go. So yeah, we have this whole tech tree here, and there's a lot of cool stuff in there. Lots of science. It's going to make our living here much more comfortable. So apparently we're on some kind of an asteroid. I don't know how we got here. There's really no backstory that I know of. But we're here, and we just have to make the best of it. Pierre, what happened to you, dude? I think he's got to go. Oh yeah, he's got to go. Now, one of these guys has, he's a narcoleptic. He could fall asleep anywhere. Just don't fall asleep in the toilet. There's only one. He's destructive. If he gets stressed, he's going to break stuff. So this is what reminds me a lot of RimWorld 2. We got all the attributes here, right? And also different traits. And these are all randomized when you, at the start of the game, when you choose your first 3 duplicants. Alright, so here we have Bertrand running on our manual generator. Provides power in the battery. Oh, in fact, speaking of, Sybil, we should put a battery over here, huh? Let's put a little tiny battery right next to this thing. Boom! Done. And we're going to run some cable into it. Yeah, so that'll store up energy in the battery instead of having to rely on people running the entire time to provide power. So we need algae. Somebody go get some algae and put it in here, please. I don't think we have any algae. We're going to have to go dig some up. We got a bunch of it down here. You guys grab that algae? Somebody? So yeah, just like RimWorld, you basically assign tasks and our duplicants will carry them out to the best of their ability or not at all. Again, based on the job board and what they're capable of and what they're assigned to do. Now, Pierre here is an excellent swimmer. He was one of our newest. He was, well, our new guy that just joined us a little while ago. And you get to choose between 3 duplicates. I chose him because he's amphibious. And that allows him to move quickly underwater. Same speed as he does on land, which I think is going to be helpful because we have all this water here. And we might want to go digging around. Got fertilizer here. We got some more algae over there. Sandstone. All kinds of goodies around here that we can use for various things. Again, I don't really know exactly what, but we'll find out as we play more. So oxygen is a thing. We need breathable oxygen. We need breathable gases. And some of these areas have a lot of CO2, and we have to remove that CO2. So we've produced 3,000 grams of oxygen, and they've consumed 9.3 kilograms of oxygen today. So we need to produce a lot more. Oh, it's nighttime. Everybody's in bed. Yay! Sleepy time. Sybil's got dirty hands and grimy, and she's tired. In fact, they're all dirty and grimy because we don't have a shower for them yet. We're going to have to think about that. So these little bugs come out at night, but they can't get in. I don't even know if they're hostile. Yeah, it says they're just nocturnal scavenging creatures, and they'll consume any minerals within reach that fit into its mouth. So, for example, if you left stuff all over the ground here, like if you were doing a big excavation project and one of those bugs was around, they might eat your material, which could be bad. All right, new day. Cycle 6. Bertrand's gonna crank up on the treadmill here, get the blood going, fill up the tiny battery. Mildred's trying to figure out how that thing works. What's your agility, girl? Athletics is 9. Oh, you should know how to do that. She's the most athletic person in the colony. People standing around doing nothing. Let's fabricate some novice research here, and let's make up some food, some mush bars. Now these mush bars are about, yeah, they're 1,000 calories a piece, so we should have at least, I'm thinking 8,000 calories on hand. I think they eat 1 or 2 a day. So this shows us what we have in stock here. Because unlike a game like RimWorld, where you get to see everything on the ground in a big giant stockpile, you don't really get to see it here. You can't see it inside your storage containers, but it's in there. Ooh, what is that sound? It sounds terrible. Oh, that's the mush bars. What is lice loaf? I haven't seen any lice. Meal lice, yeah. Where can we find meal lice? Alright, what else can we build here? Because we're at kind of a standstill. I could kind of maybe build a base. Let's do that. Let's dig up some of this, and maybe we'll get we'll put some actual base material like a tile and a door, and maybe that'll help with the oxygen, because I think we're losing oxygen right here. This was all oxygen, this stuff right here, and now it's gone. Oxalite. So we're slowly consuming that. I don't know what's going to happen when it's all gone. We might need it. We might need more. Ooh, skill increase. Hard work and repetition have improved these duplicate skills. Mildred, learning is now at +1. Yay! That's good, because Mildred's learning... Whoops, not that. Mildred's learning was super low. Yeah, so her learning's up to 1 now. That's great. Because between her and Bertrand, they're our best learners and researchers, and Sybil and Pierre are incapable of researching. So... You're our only hope, girl! Oh no, what happened here? My manual and generator was entombed? Entombed by what? There's something here like, it's like a cocoon or something. Can we get it out of there? Must be dug out by a duplicate. Okay, dig that. Better hurry before anything hatches out of it. We're down. All the power's down. Somebody dig that thing up. I'm curious what's in there. And we don't have any guns or anything. Hopefully it's not hostile. Maybe one of those bugs? Alright. Is this better? Alright, somebody get on that thing. Crank it up. Let's get some more juice. There we go. Good work. Alright, I want to dig this out and then put a ladder going down here. We can harvest these plants. As far as I know, we can eat some of that stuff. Something's happening. Oh, we got a new duplicate! Yay! Let's go choose him. Or her. Here we go. Select a DNA blueprint. See, they are clones. Clones with feelings. So we have Meep, Casper, and Stacy. And Meep, check out Meep, man. He's got a lot of skill at a lot of different things, but he's a little odd, isn't he? Well, he's dimensionally inept. This duplicate is incapable of visualizing an object in 3D space. He cannot build. He can't build at all, and he can't research. He's a night owl who works at night. I think we're just going to go with Meep, because I like all of these skills that he has, even though he's a yokel, and he can't research, and he can't build, but he does work at night. That could be important someday. I don't know. All right, let's grab him, whatever. Print him out. Print out a Meep, please. There he is. Hi, Meep. Welcome to the community. Make yourself at home. Do something. We should get him a bed, huh? Where's he going? Right to the potty. Showed up in a full bladder? Nope. All right. Look at that. Makes himself useful immediately. I like you, Meep. He can't build, but at least he can run on a treadmill and generate power. So I guess somebody else is going to have to build him his cot for him. Can somebody build up Meep's cot? Because he won't do it. Alright, 4 more research and we'll unlock farming, and then maybe we can make something new. Because I can't really expand anything at the moment. I can make a flower vase probably. Yeah, I can make like decorations. Wow, that's a big vase. But it will spruce this room up a little bit, won't it? There we go. And let's dig this out while we're here. Spruce up the room, please. Alright, let's dig that out. We can get that ladder made up. Oh, another skill increase. Bertrand. Oh, his learning went up to 1. Nice! Let's assign this cot to Meep. Oh, he picked it out anyway. He knew. Process of elimination. You're smart, Meep! Even though he doesn't research or build. Alright, what is this now? Oh, is he digging? He's overheated. Where's he going? I like how they show you their path, right? If you click on them, it shows where they're headed. That's kind of cool. Let's check the dupes while they're sleeping here, see how they're doing. Holding breath? How do you hold your breath while you're asleep? Oh, it's all unbreathable over here. Oh, no. Alright, that's a problem. Holding breath, interrupted sleep. Things are not looking good here at our little space colony. They keep waking up because they don't have enough oxygen. Alright, well, I know that wasn't a very good night's sleep, but you know, things are tough here in the colony, I get it. Let's plant a seed. How do you do this? Plant the seed. Briar seed. We don't even have a briar seed. What's a briar? Research complete! Yay! Farming technology was unlocked through the power of science. We got some new buildings. Alright. Okay, so refinement opened up. We now have compost. And what else? Okay, under food, we now have a planter box. Houses a single plant, which will periodically produce food or medicine. Oh, that's nice. And an algae terrarium, which will recycle carbon dioxide into a small amount of oxygen. Gains a minor efficiency boost and direct light. Well, I don't know how we get direct light, but let's put this down and make some oxygen. And we still got to get a seed for this planter over here. Alright, did we dig down over here? Yes, we did. But we need a ladder at the top. There we go. Alright, we're harvesting these plants. Come on down here and harvest. Just hold your breath. Mealwood? Well, it's not mature enough yet. Okay, I found a bristlebriar way down here under that oxygen cloud. Let's see if we can suck that up and put it in our planter. Oh, check out the algae terrarium. Oh, this is nice. It's creating oxygen in this area? I think so. But we got to keep giving it algae, so we're going to have to dig up some algae. Oh, here's a whole bunch of algae. Dude, grab that algae. Thank you, and that one too. How's our storage? Storage looks okay. Well, let's make one more storage unit, which is under... right here, storage compactor. Make a little space for another one. Mildred's got to go to the toilet. Oh, look at this oxygen. Is it rising? It seems like this oxygen clouds are rising. Well, good. We need it. Get up here, quick. And we need another research project. So how about if we go with... let's go with gas piping. Because it looks like we might be able to pull oxygen from another area underground into our base. At least that's how I'm interpreting that. So let's do that, and let's get that project rolling. Fabricate some science. I'm just going to fill that right up to the top. Anybody grab that plant? Oh, you did! You grabbed the plant. Somebody grabbed it. The seed, anyway. There it is. Briar seed. Plant it! Oh, that's cool. Sybil's going to install the plant. Oh, it looks lovely. Decor plus 15. A 2-tile radius. Oh, that's it? 2-tile radius? We have to put one between every bed. Ay, ay, ay. Well, it looks like Meep's the big winner here, huh? It's got the algae and the flower vase. It's going to have good breathable nighttime oxygen and a beautiful bristle briar to dream about. Nice. Mildred looks worried. What's the matter, Mildred? Interrupted sleep. She looks terrible. Alright, I think it's time to put a proper floor in our base. So, I'm assuming this is, what's it, just sandstone? Tile, yeah, it looks like they're using sandstone to make the tile. We should have plenty of that. Where's our sandstone? Oh yeah, we got tons and tons and tons. Oh, nighttime. Already? Ooh. This guy just popped right out of the ground, huh? Okay, well, good night, everybody. How's the oxygen? Who's this? Dude, you have a bed. Why are you sleeping on the floor? I don't know why. Well, let's check the oxygen. Barely breathable. Unbreathable. Barely breathable? Yeah, I don't know what's going on. We need to generate more oxygen somehow. Yeah, this is kind of a problem. It's all unbreathable carbon dioxide here in the bedroom. So I might have to split them up into separate bedrooms because they do generate CO2 while they're breathing, right? So maybe if I create separate bedrooms, it might be easier to keep the oxygen there. I don't know. I'm still learning the game, guys. Sorry. Just experimenting with this particular playthrough. I'll probably start over eventually when I know a little more and make a more efficient base, because this one's kind of out of control. It's pretty chaotic. But we get the job done. Hey, sweep that mess up, somebody. Yeah, so I'm going to continue playing this on my own, just experimenting again, learning through trial and error. Alright guys, I think we're going to have to call it quits for now because I don't really know what else to do at this point other than just keep rebuilding the same things I already know how to build. So what I might do is spend a little time doing some research, getting to some of these more advanced technologies and new things to make, and I'll expand the base, and maybe we'll take it from there. Let me know if you want to see more. Give the video a like if you do, leave a comment, so forth and so on. You know the drill. So maybe we'll get another one out. Anyway, this is, once again, Oxygen Not Included by Clay Entertainment. It's on Steam Early Access. I'll put a link down below in the description so you can check it out if you like what you see here. Alright, with that, my friends, I'll see you later. Have a good day. Bye-bye.